Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Good Morning Sol. And I'm going to be doing another character study, and I'm going to be doing another addition to our Pokemon review things that I like to do here. I've already done the whole Bulbasaur family tree, I've already done the whole Charmander family tree, and today I'm going to be covering the first in the line of the Squirtle family. The Squirtle family being Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. And Blastoise was like my favorite for a time. So and Squirtle, I know I've chosen Squirtle before when I've chosen these guys. Like, it's weird, like, people will ask you, like, oh, which one did you choose? And it's like, I've made that decision like a dozen times. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't even remember the first one I chose. Like, it was so long ago. But anyway, so Squirtle. He is the first in this line, and he is, again, everything I said about Charmander and Bulbasaur, I could just repeat here. He is easily drawable. He is a simple but clean design. He has an amazing color scheme. He is iconic. I am literally looking at a cup, like a Squirtle cup. Like, I have in my house, like, a cup for each of these starters, and the Squirtle one is on my desk right now. And he's like jumping and doing this little cute thing. He's adorable. And unlike Bulbasaur and unlike Charmander, like, he's just a turtle. Like, he's not like a crazy dinosaur. Like, he's just a turtle. He is a simple turtle. And sure, he's like monster-fied like every single Pokemon, but like, he isn't anything beyond that. And again, he's just as cute as Charmander, just as cute as Bulbasaur, if not more. And again, I just really like the way that his lines on his face, like, he's got that overbite thing that like Bulbasaur and like Charmeleon have. But I also really like the lines on his like shell, like his center. Like, it really like adds like depth to his character, or his design, I should say. And looking at his old sprite, like, even his old sprite was adorable. Like, it's just this little, he's always doing this little pose. And let's not even go into how adorable the Squirtle squad is. The Squirtle squad, if you watch that episode, basically, in the Pokemon anime, Ash, like, is introduced to Squirtle because there's literally a gang of Squirtles terrorizing a town. And if you look up Squirtle right now, one of the first images is, oh my god, it's the most adorable image ever. Fucking badass motherfuckers right here. OG pimps. Okay, so, what do we got here? What do we got over here? We literally, the Squirtle squad is 4 Squirtles who are all like chubby little like guys. They're all adorable. They all got these doofus faces on. Then they're obviously like mimicking a gang. And then they all have sunglasses. That's like their iconic thing. Is like they all have like round like John Lennon sunglasses. And then the middle Squirtle, Ash's Squirtle, he's got like, I don't even know, like 𝘚𝘵𝘥𝘺𝘊𝘆 shades, like the angled like upwards ones, the styling, profiling shades. And this is on a fucking Pokemon. And I know that they brought the Squirtle squad back for an episode. Like, I know that was a thing. Like, Nurse Joy, or not Nurse Joy, fucking Officer Jenny ended up with all of them or something. And then they like came back for an episode. That's so cool. Like, I really, really, really want to watch the Pokemon anime like all the way through. But obviously that's like a daunting task because it's 1,000,000 episodes long. But look at this guy. He's so fucking adorable. And you know, you can't find a picture of Squirtle where he's not like smiling, just doing his thing. I'm looking at this other dope ass Squirtle squad picture. Again, everything about him is iconic. And unlike, you know, Bulbasaur, like, when you think of their movesets, it's like, Charmander has, like, Ember. He can shoot a little bit of flame. Bulbasaur has Vine Whip and like maybe like sleep powder, poison powder. But it's like Squirtle has like a couple moves. Like he can do like water gun where he shoots water, and then he can do like a, what is it called? The spin thing where he like gets in his shell and like spins at the opponent. And then like he actually seems like he, like when he does headbutt, like it's like a real thing because he's a fucking turtle and can turn into like a round sphere. And yeah, like there's more to him. Like I feel like looking at like his just design, there's more like emotion in his face than just Charmander and Bulbasaur. Like Bulbasaur is either like super serious or super like hey and Charmander is always just cheerful, unless you're talking about the anime Ash one. That one's kind of just like depressing. But Squirtle, like I'm looking at all these pictures of him, and he's like a different emotion in all of them. There's this one where he's crying in this GIF. I don't know what episode that's from. Oh, it's a later episode because there's a Gen 4 on there. But yeah, he is a great Pokemon. And I remember I'm gonna reference Pokemon Snap for all of these. In Pokemon Snap, like literally like there's this trail of Squirtles, and you gotta shoot them out of the water onto like this little platform, and then they like will interact with each other, and it's like it's so cute. Like these guys are like, I love his tail. Bulbasaur looks kind of naked and hunched over, and Charmander, like obviously he has his tail, but it's like Squirtle, I think he's got the best one, because like from every angle he looks like solid. And I like that I like just light blue, like his color scheme. Like each of these Pokemon have like light color schemes. It's like light green, light orange, light blue, like, and then he's got this yellow Shello with this orange like on the back. It's a very like, and I'm looking at like altered color images and his sprite form. Squirtle's just that boy. And I didn't even read any fun facts about him. By the way, he is the 7th Pokemon. He is number 7 in the Pokedex, and I know 7 is like a popular number. So for all you 7s out there, you're all Squirtle squad. Which even like the way the word squad has been like transformed has made that meme so much better. So Squirtles are 87% male. So basically, no matter what starter you choose in the first game, it's probably a dude. That's what I've learned from this. His Japanese name is Zenigame, Z-N-N-I game. His French name is Carapuce. His German name is Shiggy. He is 19 pounds and 1 foot tall, so he's a heavy set turtle. And his shiny form's pretty boring. It's just like a glossier, lighter blue color. Not all that interesting. When like I see a shiny, like I want it to be like a crazy color. So that's why I'm getting really bored of these. Just like, oh, like shiny Charizard. It's like a black Charizard. Like you actually got some cool shit. But then it's like, oh, I got a lighter blue Squirtle, guys. Like fucking, like that's not that cool. And I really should like be clicking on more websites while I'm doing this, because there's so much more info. Like Bulby, what is this like called? Bulbabita, which is a reference to Bulbasaur. So I can't believe I didn't even mention that in my like 20-minute podcast about Bulbasaur. But oh yeah, Squirtle, he's in Super Smash Brothers. He is a legitimate Super Smash Bros. Like when I use Pokemon Trainer, he's probably like the fastest and like most useful out of that trio. He is the best one. And if you watch Pokemon I Choose You, the movie, like I'm pretty sure that was like the Pokemon Ash wanted. Like he wanted a Squirtle. Like that was like his guy for whatever reason. Even though I think everyone wanted him to have a Charmander. But he didn't get it. Oh, apparently May had a Squirtle. I didn't even know that. And he has a lot of minor appearances in the anime. Jesus. Yeah, I definitely should be clicking on this site for more reference material. But yeah, I loved him in Super Smash Brothers. I love him in like all the games. And you know, he turns into a Blastoise, which is just the most cool, one of the most cool Pokemon. So like everything you could like about good old Squirtle is there. He has so many cool forms. Even nowadays in Pokemon Sun and Moon, he just looks great. I think like if I were to replay Pokemon Leaf Green, I think I would just choose Squirtle because like I don't want to do Charizard and Bulbasaur, like it's kind of like Squirtle. He's not like the overhyped one, but he's also not like the weak link. He's that good in between. And I know a lot of people were kind of just like, well, my friend got Charmander, so I'll get Squirtle. So there's definitely a lot of people who really like Squirtle. I know 𝘊𝘩𝘢𝘳𝘢𝘐𝑜, that's like Blastoise is like in his top 10 favorite Pokemon. And I know he has like a really obscure taste for Pokemon. Like he really likes Hoppip and like Pokemon that no one likes. But he really likes Blastoise. Like that's a cool choice. He's pretty slick. I gotta be drinking water because I'm talking about a water type Pokemon. But yeah, that is Squirtle, the tiny turtle Pokemon, number 7 in the Pokedex. Those are my thoughts on him. Super dope, cute guy, the boy. Anyway, thank you for listening as always, guys. I'll see you tomorrow with another podcast, another episode of Good Morning Soul. And until then, thank you for listening. And with that, I leave you.